Celsius. The air temp is 26 Celsius. Okay, John, nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
There we go. Well, welcome everyone who's watching. This is going to be a 25-lap race at Sonoma in the Cup Series car, A Fixed. I am driving the number 7 Corey Bush for Congress Ford Fusion. This is my third race at Sonoma this week. First two have been pretty disastrous. I averaged a minute 25 lap time in the first one and then a minute 26 lap time yesterday, so I'm hoping to get that down. Did manage to set my best lap of the week in qualifying for this though, so I'm feeling a little bit better about how things are going. And after watching some of the Logan Clampett's lap from yesterday, I definitely feel a little bit better about how things are going to be working going in. Also, I think I found the source of the squeak. It actually wasn't the brake pedal. The brake pedal doesn't squeak at all. It's, you know, if I push it there, it's not the brake pedal that's squeaking. It's actually the chair's squeaking. As as my weight shifts around when I push the pedals, that's what's causing the squeak. So I squirted some WD-40 on a bit of the chair base, and I'm probably going to need to apply some more because I can hear it. It's not, the squeak's not as bad as it was yesterday, but it's still very much there. I think I'm going to move that gear in the speed info. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Probably right to the right next to the relative box. Be a good place for it.
Green, green, green.
All right, here we go. Smooth on the start.
P9.
Did he just say P9? That ain't right at all.
Left side. Clear inside.
Clear.
Oh.
Left
inside. Clear.
Clear.
Lost it there. Took a little ride, but no harm, no foul. Just a 1X for the off track.
Right high. Clear outside.
Better than what that guy did there. That 6 car was looking like he was going to get pretty aggressive.
Do you like getting those image here? Because I just smacked the wall
off the track
and my car's on the perfect.
Got one in the dirt, coming back on.
Walls are softer.
Got one in the dirt, coming back on.
Goodness me.
16th place.
1:37.02.
Inside. Clear inside. Car down low. Inside's clear.
Dang it. Sorry, man.
Car low. Clear low. Car low. Clear inside.
Left side.
Car low.
Got distracted by my,
Clear low.
got too much chatter going on in my ear with these 2 packs. I'm going to have to drop the verbosity of my spotter pack down to a minimum. So that's something good to know. The crew chief doesn't replace your spotter pack, it's in addition to it.
Car inside. Still there.
Clear low. If you need it.
All right, John, the next car is Holland.
Right
Car
side.
outside, 18th. You're clear outside. That was 30.9. That's your fastest lap.
Fastest lap of the race, but pretty terrible. This is off to a really rough start. Just trying to
Fastest lap for Brown on 17.9.
get into a rhythm. So it'll announce, I think, when someone puts a new fastest lap on the session. I think Brown's the guy who sat on pole, if I'm not mistaken. So he's probably going to run away with this thing. You guys will be able to see that in the standings over there on the top left of the screen.
P16, that last lap was at 22.0.
All right. That section right there, it's really tough to get on the power because you're not completely straight and there's a bit of a hill there. Down that hill and then you brake hard. Got to move my braking point back a little bit because I'm carrying more speed down the straightaway.
Shit, I just lost my screen. Sorry, guys.
All right.
Somebody warp in there somewhere? Some bloody update just popped up on my screen. I lost all my screen. Sorry for that. No problem, man.
Car inside.
Clear low.
That makes me feel good there. Getting that pass coming off the corner.
22.4.
Don't know if that was a wave by or not. Felt like one. All right. This is where it gets dangerous because I'm actually starting to get into a rhythm and have a little bit of fun. Got to be careful while I have fun. Should be able to reel in Ethan here. I think I can run faster than him. We'll see. I know that he's got damage too, so I've got some damage, but I think he's got more. Already picked up 5 X's in this race. Don't want to do more than that. This needs to be a race where I gain safety rating, not lose it.
1 minute 22.18. The map's got 20
Down
laps to
into
go
second
right
gear,
now.
hard on the brakes there. Bringing it around the corner and then back on it. Careful with the throttle there.
The gap behind is now 2.4.
That's useful information. I can see that with my relative, but it's nice to have it in the in my ear every once in a while. So Ethan's pulling away, but we're actually gaining on the 8. Down into the final section. Need to remember not to be putting on the throttle until we're straight. It's just a really powerful car.
Just done at 123.3.
Okay. So not blisteringly fast times by any stretch of the imagination, just trying to get comfortable still.
Keep an eye open.
Let's see if we can pick it up a little bit. We got one off. That's another spot.
You pass right, man.
Brakes again. Sup Nicaraguan, how's it going? Not chatting too much right now, just trying to find my lines correctly here. Really focusing on the task at hand.
22.5.
Second quicker on that lap, that's pretty good. That's faster than anything I ran on the first day. So at least I'm improving.
Pass left.
Biggest improvement that I can make for the rest of this race is to not have any more incidents.
Pass left, man.
This section right here, I feel like I'm losing a lot of time. I feel like I'm really slow getting back to the throttle correctly.
Pass right, man.
This turn here as well. I feel like I could probably carry a little bit more speed through there. This should be a better lap. Hey Byram, how's it going, man? Running P15, so better than yesterday. Hopefully I've already made the mistakes, so got them out of my system and now just trying to run cleanish. It's another 123, so I lost another second. I'm just not consistent at all. Every lap it's like a completely new adventure. At least I'm getting more full throttle time than I was yesterday. Just feels so sloppy. Thanks, Mike. Feels better, but I also still feel like I'm pretty slow. I know that I'm slow, but
I think this is the hardest thing I've ever done on here.
yeah, I'll second that.
Last lap was at 22.6.
Really do like that virtual crew chief. I'm gonna turn
Come on, let's go.
I had the spotter verbosity way up. I'm going to turn that down because having both of them going at the same time is a distraction, and I might turn the normal spotter off entirely since I've got the virtual crew chief app running now. It's going to be interesting to see how the virtual crew chief does with oval racing.
Thank you, 16.
Not a problem.
Sup, Starvin. Oval Series have road tracks on the schedule because Oval Series have road tracks on the schedule in real life, and so they're trying to simulate and mimic what it is. You know, the iRacing has the
6.1 seconds.
NASCAR iRacing series that tracks the full Cup schedule. So with A Fixed, they want to make sure that they're giving an opportunity for drivers to practice. Only 200 away. Nice, man. Did you get some more donations after I signed off from your stream? Last I saw you were at 127.
24.5.
24.5, so my laps are getting slower. But yeah, if you guys are unsure what we're talking about here, K1 Grizzly's trying to raise a little cash to get a new wheel, so I've suspended the donation link on my channel. I haven't suspended it, but I've taken the prompt off to point to his channel right now and try to help him out with that. He needs it more than me. So, good opportunity to help out a fellow iRacer. Even if you can only chip in a little bit, it helps out a lot. Back through the gears here. And check out K1 Grizzly's channel, man. It's a veteran, good guy. He's trying to work his way up the iRacing ranks just like the rest of us. Okay, cool. So you're still at 127, but yeah, he made some good progress today on his goals. So more days like today, he'll have that new wheel in no time. Uh-oh. Oh no. I know what that means. I think I just got dropped. Yeah. Dang it. It's been all week like that.
2 litres remaining.
Unbelievable. So let me see. I'm going to go in here. Chatting is slow. Okay, quit. Sorry, Mike. I know, that's going to be your whole bet. That's really frustrating. I don't know what is going on with, that's the second, and my ping's fine. It's just, it drops out. I had a good race going there too. Well, good for me. Oh well, it ain't like I'm expecting to gain I rating in these Sonoma races. That's just so frustrating. Hopefully that's the only disconnect today though. Alrighty, so at least I can get back into it. Hopefully they get on this real quick, because I know that it's not just me. This is a fairly widespread issue. I'm going to contact support about it this evening, actually, and see if I can get some info on what's going on and why it keeps dropping me. But that's really bad. So we're going to get loaded back in and get back on track quick as can be. Music is live. Thank you for the follow. That was from earlier in the day. Well, hopefully that's out of the way. As much as I want to have a good run at Sonoma, having the disconnect here is better than having it at, you know, South Boston or Lucas Oil. At least I was in
21st.
That's it, go!
Goodness me. Okay, so
P20.
20th. How many laps down am I?
Pit exit's
2.
clear.
Okay. So 2 laps down. And where is the next position? He's 12 seconds ahead, and it's the 16. Alright. Very disappointing.
Thanks, 22.
Come on. Slid wide there.
Thanks, Matt. Not a problem.
Jesus, Mike, sorry, man.
Either bike having as good a race as me, man.
I'm sorry to everyone who lost on that
I'm
bet.
not here for safety or anything. Not going to be in anybody's way.
1.
Okay, John, that's a nice distance. You're looking good for fuel. P19.
Oh, dear, yeah, John.
I got dropped again. That's the second time that's happened this week. Third time this week, actually.
Hey, I'm stuck in a hairpin on a cushion. Careful.
Brown is leading the race.
Alright. A little bit less timid. Gonna get this 16 car. I don't know if it gave me new tires or not. You should have bet disconnect, right, Mike? Hey, CLT, how's it going? K1 Grizzly, man, it was going okay, and then I got
0.407.
disconnected, and that has kind of killed it for me. So that's just really disappointing.
Brown is now in the lead.
I wonder if it gave me new tires, because the thing seems to be hooking up a lot better than it was. Although if it had given me new tires, I probably wouldn't be running a 23. But it seems like I'm hanging with guys who were a lot faster than me before my disconnect. That's just disappointing. 18th now.
1 minute 21.
That was 121.8.
So we'll see where we can get back to. .8 in the race. That's not too bad.
Where do you want me to go? Go left.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 11 seconds.
Thank you. Yep.
I'm gonna get by this 14 car and the 3. They both got more damage than I've got. There's another one off. That's a position for me actually up there. The 23. And I think Pedal's a full lap in front of me, so I doubt I'd be able to catch back up to him.
Inside. Clear inside.
Yeah, that 121.8, that's a better lap time than I had in the race. I think it's better than yesterday's best lap.
4-0-3.
Thank you.
Overdrove it a little bit going into the corner there. A little bit too aggressive. Messed up my corner exit. If this 23 is going to be able to catch back up to me or not. It is a position, so I'm not going to fight him too hard if he's actually faster. But I should be able to pull away
The
from
gap in
him.
front has increased. It's now about 1.3 seconds.
Take left side, David.
1 minute 22.04.
Go. This car drives like what happens if Tim the Toolman Taylor got a hold of your car. It's just throw more power on it, more power. So now you got so much power going to the rear tires, you can't do anything else with it.
Take left.
More power. Yeah, thanks. So much power. That I can't drive the car anymore.
1 minute
That lap was at 23.1.
They're still driving away from me on that
Maybe
front
left side,
straight.
12 and 10.
4, I'm not gonna push you. I'm just running laps. It's like 100 laps down.
So I pulled away from that 23. Trying to, you know, John Peddle here seems to be good competition for me. He's been right around my same skill level this whole
now 1.9
all week, so we're both kind of learning and getting better on this track together, which is a pretty good deal. Braking again, down to second, down to first, off the brakes as I make my turn in. Bend in the middle of the straightaway makes me so nervous because I've tossed it away there twice. I'm finding more places around the track where I actually want to use first gear rather than where I had been using second. Uh-oh. Saw him losing it there. Here's another such place. Wasn't for position, but it feels good to get in front of Peddle's car there. The 15th place here, so that's around where I should be running. I was running 15th or 14th when I lost connection to the race. So that's where I should be.
Right,
car high, rear high.
I guess I'm braking too early there.
John, I need to pull that up.
Yeah, man, I didn't think you were going to make that.
That makes 2 of us.
1 minute 24.
17. That was 124.6.
Keep it up, my man. 5 to go.
I must have some damage. This thing's handling like a bucket.
Yeah, you do have a bit. I don't think I've got too much.
Spun out, hit the wall in the front stretch. Start of the race.
Yeah, I did that yesterday and the day before. Today I've managed to keep it between the lines pretty much. I just had that disconnect.
Yeah, I can't afford any more incident points. 4's enough.
Yeah, I've got 5 right now, 1 off track, and then I overdrove 1 and slid into a guy.
Push. We can get this guy.
Minute
So far, I only have 1 X.
1.
Didn't I see your car missing its hood, Ethan? That was a pretty big 1X.
Yeah, I don't know how I just got a 1. I don't even think I have like a hood.
Yeah, no. Yeah, your hood's definitely missing. You stuffed it in the tire barrier over on the S's, didn't you? Like lap 1?
Yep, I got on it too soon trying to pass the car.
For some reason, tire walls never give you incident points, so you can stuff it like 200 miles per hour into a tire wall and you'll get a 0x.
I don't think my damage is messing me up because I ran down a couple cars and passed them.
Yeah, that's another thing. Tire walls don't give you engine damage no matter how hard you hit them. Like, unless you like killed the tire wall, then you might get a blown motor, but normally you don't get engine damage from them. Just maybe suspension damage or aero damage, and aero don't matter here.
All right.
1 minute.
That last lap was at 1:23.3.
Good winning, great race, everyone.
Last lap.
Okay, John, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 0.9.
That information is going to be really useful.
Right
Car
side.
outside, clear high.
So 17th, I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, it definitely feels quicker. Just gonna have to keep working on it.
P17, that's the end of the race. Never mind.
Oh, Luke, I was ready to pounce, man.
Slower entry, back on the throttle, sooner have better stability on
That's
exit.
all I needed.
Yeah, thanks, Photon. No, that's really good advice. It's one of those things where you can know and you can know all that, but having the discipline to apply it is sometimes tougher.
Well, that was a disaster that I want to move on from. Good racing there, you, John.
Yeah, same, man. It's been good racing with you all week. We've been right together in each of these things. Alright, so we're going to South Boston next. I'm just wheeling this thing around to get back to the pits. A little bit of extra safety rating, I think. I think I still finished only 2 laps down. I never ended up seeing the leaders, so yeah. The only laps I lost were when I was trying to reconnect after that disconnection. So, I'll take that. Safety rating helps. Just disappointing because I know that we could have finished, what, P14 or something like that was where we were running. P15, P14, something like that. Alrighty. Actually, let's, oh, the replay's not going to have it because I disconnected. So it's disappointing. That's 2 races this week that have been ruined by those disconnects. That's really bad. I'm sorry, guys. I wish there was something I could do about it on my end, but I don't think there's anything. Average lap time is down by about a full second from what it was on 2 days ago, so that's good. 125.125 was my best before. Now it's a 124.395, so that's better. Lost my rating, gained a little safety rating, and hopefully I can do the same at South Boston. Let's see.